Hello and welcome to episode 45 of Series 1 of Master League Story Mode. Now before we get into the first of today's two games with our new look, bolstered squad, we were pretty active in the transfer window if you missed the last episode. Got a lot of new exciting players, none of them starters necessarily, but we've got some really solid backup players at the very least. Before I get into it, there's been a lot of excitement at the moment around PES 2017. We're only just about a month away. So I'm really looking forward to starting the new series on that. Obviously we need to try and get as much of the Tim Sherwood series out of the way as possible. But just wondering if anyone's got any suggestions as to what sort of Master League Story Mode story you might like to see in the next series. So if you've got any managers who are either managing now or out of a job, might like to see how they fare at a certain team. Ideally a championship team. Could be a Premier League team. Could be a team from elsewhere in Europe, maybe. That would be interesting. Then let me know. I'm open to suggestions. I've got a couple of ideas at the moment, but if anyone comes up with anything better and more interesting, then I'll definitely consider that. Yeah, other than that, let's get into the first game, shall we? I'm excited to play with our new look squad. Oh, Obby. No, come on. He's throwing his toys out of the pram a little here. We brought in two new strikers, never with any real intention of starting them ahead of him, and now he's on a downward arrow. We can't play him on it. If it was a downward blue arrow, then I'd play him, get his confidence back with a few goals, but downward purple arrow puts us in a difficult position. Do we bring in Ollie Yinka for his first start? He's a very quick player. He's not a very good finisher, but he's quick and he's strong and he's tall as well. He's good in the air. I think we're going to have to, really. That's a real shame. It's going to have a word with Tim. I think that's coming. Reece Oxford as well, not looking too pleased. But that gives us a chance, I think. Captain Hanley or the new signing in DIE. Probably go with Hanley on a red. Just, go with what we know. Other than that, everyone looking good. Redmond's looking a little bit tired. We'll give him a chance. Quick look at Norwich City. They've got Vert up front, who's a really, really dangerous striker. He's one to look for. Other than that, nothing particularly can be concerned about. Nathan Redmond back in his old club. He'll be looking to make an impact. So we're back at the true theatre of dreams, Ewood Park. I'm really gutted about Oulare. I didn't expect him to be the sort of player who'd throw his toys out of the pram. He battled his way into the first team over Jordan Rhodes after that brutal injury. And now obviously he's not happy to see centre-forward cover bought in by Tim Sherwood. So it's a chance and another new first start for one of our new centre-forwards. I wouldn't really have wanted to play him. Sandro and Oulare definitely start ahead of him. We'll give him a go. And try to get there ahead. He can. Doughty, that's nice. Buendia outside of the ball. Outside of the foot. That's really nice. Into Doughty. Steps inside. Michael Doughty. Oh, the shot cannon's wide. That ball from Emi Buendia. It's just pure mastery. Are we going to get to see it here? No, we don't. Doughty tracking Dorrans. He's made a good run down the right here. Doughty unable to get to it. Duffy in. No. Oh, great save by Steele. Thought that was the first goal of the match there for sure. Oh, Hanley let it go past him. Great save by Steele. Man of Steele. Duffy up against Vert. He wins it back easily. It's a nice little layoff there. Oh, that's the wrong ball again. Great tackle that time. Safir Tider into Ollie Yinka. Oh, his touch lets him down there massively. Best chance of the game there for Ollie Yinka. If he'd got a touch on that, Ruddy was coming out very quickly. Norwich really struggling to keep possession. Anytime they get the ball, we're able to nick it back off them almost straight away. On to Nathan Redmond up against his old club. Goes for the chip off the bar. Audacious stuff there from Nathan Redmond. He saw Ruddy just off his line. He tried to chip it in with the left foot. Little glance up. Sees the keeper out. Probably would have had it covered. Chip ball in towards Ollie Yinka. This time he's able to take it down. Gets the touch in. Oh, he had so much of the goal to aim at there. Duffy battling with Vert. Vert comes off better this time. This is dangerous. You've got men forward. The ball out to Brady. Is it overhit? It isn't. Brady able to keep it in. Steps inside of Duffy. Vert, the danger man. Cut out well by the Algerian bouncer. Safir Tider doesn't deal with that sort of shit. 0-0 at the half. Well, we've been absolutely dominant here, so that's pretty disappointing. Ollie Inca's had a couple of big chances. Fancy that Oulare would have put away. Oulare on the bench with a face like thunder at the moment. He's obviously fallen out with Tim Sherwood. Let's try managed to stay on side. He has. Looks for the ball into Ollie Inca. Steps away, the left foot. That better be a deflection there. It's a great ball by Buendia. He's seeing passes all over the pitch. Traore with a good ball. He's just played it simple along the floor into Ollie Inca. Able to step away from his man. Hits it with the left. Yes, it is a deflection. Buendia does really well. Great ball in the air. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, Redmond takes it down though. Into the area with the left foot. Nathan Redmond. It's poured. How did he get onto that? Bakali inside. Curling shot. Zakaria Bakali. What a goal that is for the number 11. He's curled that beautifully. Somehow Ruddy kept out the first shot from Redmond. He managed to palm that wide. Doughty did well to keep it in. Spots Bakali, and this is exactly where you want Zakaria Bakali. Edge of the box. The dummy away from one. Into loads of space, and that curl, wicked. It's a goal that we probably deserved. We need to work on this though. We need more. Oh, crossfield ball. Henley looks like he should be able to get to this one. He does. Nathan Redmond chips over into the path of Ollie Inca. Little chip over from Peter Ollie Inca, and that's his first goal for the club. It took a while for him to get into the game, but that was a chip opportunity offered up on a platter. Well, a chip offered up on a newspaper, you might say, with extra vinegar, because that was very easy. Poor play all round from Norwich. The crossfield ball cut out really easily. And the defender just leaves Ollie Inca. Free to go down the middle. Ruddy in no man's land. And that is fish and chips from the new signing. Oh, Ollie Inca's hit that brilliantly. I wasn't even thinking there. I was thinking about chip puns, more chip puns. And he almost went for the chip, but Ollie Inca opens his account and then straight away is in with the second goal. It was really, really simple Route 1 stuff there. Almost from the restart. Safir Tider sneaks in, wins it back into Emi Buendia. He had the options. Went with a little chip with the left foot over the top. And Ollie Inca takes it with the left, hits it with the right. It's cultured stuff from the big man. Oulare looking on from the bench. He is not pleased. He's been on the bench in the last 2 games after falling out with Tim Sherwood. What is going to happen with his career? I don't know. So here's Jordan Ibe coming on alongside Oulare. He's been having some personal issues, you might say, with Tim Sherwood, but he's now on alongside Ollie Inca for the first time. The Twin Towers. Jordan Ibe and new signing Ryan Fredericks also on. Bakali. Oh, nearly. Playing 2 up top here with an attacking midfielder. We've dropped Ibe and Bakali a little bit deeper. We've got Tider playing the holding role. Bakali away. Away again. Oh, that cross missed everyone. Nathan Redmond dancing through. Ibe on the back post. Oh, he's blazed that over. The head there would surely have been easier. Redmond, great play. And then a cultured left foot chip. Ibe could have got his first goal for the club. Blazed it. Looks for Oulare. Oh, he couldn't get there. It was just fallen nicely from him. And that's the end of the game. That is a nice standard. Good old-fashioned win, that one. Look at that. So many shots. Norwich not able to do anything really in that game, despite a fair amount of possession. Ollie Inca, man of the match on his debut. Look at that, everyone in the team 6 or above. Good result that. Good solid 3-0. And there we are, still 4 points clear. Big old goal difference as well. And a bit of money in the coffers. We're doing well for that. Doing nicely. Oh, a game only 3 days later. These are always pretty difficult. Luckily now we've got personnel to bring in if needed. Let's get straight into this game. Be interesting to see how Oulare is looking. Oulare on a yellow. That's good. Safir Tider looking tired. I think that's the time to bring in Ndiaye. Bring him in as a defensive midfielder. Redmond's looking tired as well. I think we can... Who do we start? I think we'll start Ibe. Duffy. We'll bring in Hanley there. Duffy looks really tired. Got Fredericks. We're not making the mistake of playing Tommy Spur. As was pointed out, we played him in the Man United game, and you should never be playing a player of Tommy Spur's ability at Old Trafford. That was just poor management from Tim Sherwood, really. But Carly and Redmond, do we give one of them a rest? Yeah, I think we should. Give Ibe his first start of the season. It's good to be able to have a bit of squad rotation now. I'm enjoying it. Bring him in. Keep Redmond in. Quick look at Palace. Wickham up front. They've got a good all-round team. Bruno Alves at the back. Nothing to be too concerned about, although we are away from home. Match up against Crystal Palace. Blackburn still flying in the league. The Man United loss, just a distant memory, a distant blip on the radar that is this incredible season. This landmark season for Blackburn Rovers. There's whispers now of a title challenge, which people would have never considered at the beginning of the season. Tim Sherwood, the standout manager so far this season. We've made some good signings in January. It's now the time to push on. Okay, so it's first start for Ndiaye in defensive midfield. The absolute beast, the destroyer. Got to be one of the strongest players in the game. So we'll see how he does. Alongside Doughty. Reece Oxford in really well. He's been great. He's been out in the last game through fatigue. Scored a goal recently against Man United in the loss. Oh, it's a great ball into Oulare. He couldn't quite get there. Oxford's just got it all. He's passing. He's got dribbling. Ball into Oulare. He gets his goal straight away. He's back in the squad. Him and Tim have obviously made up. Tim Sherwood's made Oulare's role in the team very clear to him. He is the first choice striker. And Oulare repaying that faith from the manager with a goal straight off. Nathan Redmond, great pass in. Ripped apart there. Steele gets there just about. Oh, great tackle from Ryan Fredericks. That's really great play on his debut. He's continued his run, Fredericks. We know he's got pace. He's got Doughty in the middle. Gets the ball in. Doughty with the header. Straight at McCarthy. Great counter-attacking play there from Blackburn. Really good play from the new right back as well. Oulare takes it back from Jordan Ibe. Hits it. Oh my God. It could have been 3 or 4 already in this first half of the first half. Into Redmond. He's allowed to turn. And turn again by Lopez. Oh, great ball in from Ndiaye. Whip that in. He's not known for passing the destroyer. Redmond only just putting it wide. Nope. Ndiaye will be having that back, please. Good distribution there from the big man. Oh, it's a great ball into Oulare from Redmond. He couldn't quite take it down. Under pressure. Oh, Oxford needed to get there ahead of Wickham. It's a lovely chip there from Connor Wickham. Crystal Palace against the run of play are level. Yep, Redmond through to Oulare. Oulare. Oh, couldn't get the shot away. A little bit of indecision there from Oulare. Wasn't quite his ruthless self. Oh, Ndiaye. Strong challenge. And it's a Blackburn throw. Redmond, great strength and power. Ndiaye ball in. Oh, Oulare couldn't get his head on it. Fredericks hits one. Optimistic, and that's half time. Well, Ndiaye in today as captain in place of Safir Tider. I mean, Crystal Palace had one shot and it went in. Other than that, we've been on top. Should do better in the second half, hopefully. What are you doing? What are you doing? Sure, he gets there, but that's a really poor ball out. We're back in trouble. Pressure back on Yannick Bolasie. He puts it underneath Jason Steele. That was really, really shit. Defensive mix-up after mix-up. Then Traore. Just a nothing ball straight to the Palace player. We know what happened next. Easy ball in. Everyone had switched off. Hanley the only one in there. Oxford out of position. It's a good finish, but shouldn't have been allowed. It's a good play here from Palace. They're really starting to pass it well. Fredericks should have the pace just about to get ahead of Balassi, but Balassi wins it back. It's poor play there from Fredericks. It's left Blackburn in a really dicey position, but good covering play there from Ndai. He's able to get in. And now Blackburn able to counter here through Doughty. He runs away from Ledley. The ball's into Redmond. It's really nice. Redmond puts it up, looking for Oulare. It's put out. That was great play from Doughty. Launched that counter-attack really well. And here he is now to put in the corner. Curls it in. Oulare is there. Oh, Oulare misses it. Fredericks again takes a shot. He's not lacking anything like confidence, this lad, Fredericks. Okay, we're going 2 up front. This is our first chance to see Oulare and Sandro next to each other. I think this could be a good partnership. We've also got Bakali on, Redmond into attacking midfield. This is a really exciting attacking lineup. Hopefully this can get us our goal back. Here is Redmond. First touch is attacking midfielder. Takes it away from Gui really well. He looks long into Oulare. Is the ball going to be slightly too long? It is. Nice idea though. Oxford nicks that back. Redmond able to get onto it. Gets away from Joe Ledley. Can he get the ball into Sandro? He can. Sandro with a left foot finish. First touch of the game for the new signing, Sandro. He scored 2 in his debut. Didn't play in the last game, but he's come on and made an instant impact there. 2 up front gave Palace a little bit more to think about. Oulare made a good run, taking one of the defenders away. Then Redmond beat Joe Ledley for pace. That broken leg, obviously still a bit of an issue. And then he did well, just about to find the pass just in time. Sandro with a calm finish on his weaker foot. Great stuff. We're back in this. Oh, the brutal strength of Ndai into Sandro. Can he get a shot? And he can. Oh, that was it. That was the match winner there. Ndai had done everything right to win that back. Ah, Sandro had a chance to seal it there for Blackburn. Ndai, good performance. Real strength there at the end to win it back. Sandro just couldn't quite stretch enough. And that's a draw. One we had to fight for in the end. It's a tough one. Palace with only 2 shots on targets and 2 goals. We had the chances. We didn't put them away. That's the reason. That's the tale of the game. Sandro coming on. Gets his goal. Maybe 2 up front with Oulare and Sandro. Something to think about. Let me know how you think about what you feel about that in the comments, because that's one to consider. We can play Ndai deep in defensive midfield or Tider. I didn't do much. Didn't really get much of a chance to, so I'll defer judgment on him for a while. Other than that, not a bad game. Should have really had the win. So a draw, no good there really, but we're still 4 points clear. Arsenal not able to capitalise on that little slip. So there we have it. Pretty mixed episode really. A couple of things I want to know for the next episode in the comments, if you don't mind. Any suggestions for the next series, any managers and teams you'd like to see, then let me know. And what do you reckon about 4-4-2 with Sandro and Oulare up front? It worked quite well at the end there. Something to consider. Other than that, have a good weekend, and I'll see you in a bit.